up, YouTube? It's your boy Fax, and we about to go meet up with my dog TA. 2 claps. We're better. We're gonna get better, man. Let's get better. Let's go.
Welcome to Better Every Day, baby.
What up?
What's going on?
2 claps. What's good? It's my boy TA 2 claps. Tell me who you are, man.
Hey, I'm TA 2 claps, Trevor Anderson. Listen, man, we're gonna get better every day. With my man Josh, technology. Look, whatever you want, we got it. Come on in, check it out.
Let's go.
Introducing a fresh new brand, following their dreams. Faith, hard work, and dedication is the means. If they fresh out the box, then you gotta keep them clean. There's the knowledge in your walk when you step on the scene. Technology, ain't no apology. Don't make it hard, man, it ain't trigonometry. You gotta be smart when you shop. Are you looking for authentic? If you aren't, then stop, cause you probably will regret it. We say no synthetic, no synthetic. If they ready, we'll let you know if you should go and get them. We got fat, we got you, never slack on the brew. For OGs and the you can kick it with us too. Technology.
Yeah, so we back. I told y'all we're gonna get into these shoes, and trust me when I say we got some heat on deck. My man TA got some heat on deck. So let's just go ahead and start off with I usually go in reverse order. Okay. 3, 2, 1, or whatever you got. But you know, tell us the story behind the shoe, because I know you got some special gems, man.
Right.
So.
Well, first of all, I was a Nike guy forever. You know what I mean? I had the blessing of an opportunity to work with Vince Carter and run his basketball camps. You know, for work with him for 9 years, but actually run the camps for 5 of those years as a floor director. So, you know, I saw some exclusives come across the line. You know, you never really realize, you know, what you have in your possession. But there was a few shoes I got from that. And although right now I'm an Under Armour guy, you know, I'm an Under Armour brand ambassador.
I see the UA, man.
I'm a UA guy now, so we can talk about that. But you know, I started out as a Nike guy. Okay. You know, when I finally could afford to have those Nikes, I started as that Nike guy.
Right.
What ended up happening from there was, you know, being that I worked with BC, you know, in its prime, you know, a bunch of stuff came across the line.
Okay.
So we had a couple of exclusives that came across, and I just want to share a couple of those with you because I dusted them off in the garage and whatnot. So, the first one that I really like, we got these BC 3s here, right? Which were the Shocks back in the Shock era, and you know, they were some of the illest shoes, the most comfortable shoes that I ever put on my feet. And the fact that I knew the guy who the shoe was made after, and I always thought this was one of the best logos you could ever make. That BC and that 15 in there was just so ill. And he signed these shoes for me and said, TA, get better every day, which is my logo, and there you go. You know, that's what I live by.
That started. Was this a mantra before that? Or
yeah, it was a mantra my whole life, and something I kind of brought to the camp. I was like, hey, we get better every day. So he was like, hey, better every day, better every day. 2 claps, you know, that's my deal. So he signed these shoes for me. He said, TA, I said, you know, he said, TA, you got anything you want me to sign? I'm not an autograph seeker. I said, sure, man, you want me to sign this? Yeah. TA, get better every day. So that's the story behind these. On to the next. On to the next. So I also had an opportunity to get some stuff that many people may not have seen. But then again, you guys in the shoe game, much heavier than me, so you may see these all the time. But I got a pair of kicks right here, these VC4s.
Wow.
And these VC4s are the high school joints, the Daytona Beach mainland.
Yeah.
Right? So I know that there weren't a whole lot of these that came out.
That's exclusive right there.
Yeah, so kept them fresh. Wore them a couple times to kind of shine on them or whatever a little bit. But these were actually Vince's shoes that he gave me. His shoe was a little bit bigger than mine, but you know, and I kept these fresh and shiny, and I always thought these were a real neat gift from him. And you know,
yeah, those are definitely dope.
Absolutely. BC shoe. It's a size bigger than my size 16, but he gave me this actual shoe right here.
You gotta rock it though, at least
one.
You
gotta rock it. You know, you wear 3 or 4 pairs of socks, man. You rock it. You know.
You gotta rock this.
Yeah, you gotta shine on them.
I see you got the Buccaneers. Is that what?
Yeah, Daytona Beach Mainland Buccaneers. Got the Buccaneer logo
from the high school. If you come to Daytona, you're gonna see a statue. They get a statue of my man.
Yeah, there's a Vince Carter statue there. He donated a bunch of money to the school to really give back to the community and have a beautiful facility that we did a lot of our
shout out to BC.
No doubt. Always a good guy, was always there, was always involved in the camps, and really cares about the kids. So
no doubt.
Good stuff. The fact that I got a chance to work with Vince was cool because, you know, I got a chance to meet his shoe guys and stuff like that. And they were like, yo, TA, you know, let me know, you know, what you wear, size 15? Cool. If I see any 15s come across the you know, the desk or whatever, I just shoot him your way. So one day, yeah, I appreciate that, you know. So one day, I get knocked on the door, it's UPS man, I see him driving away, I see a box down there, and I open up the box, I have about 6 pairs of shoes in it.
Wow.
We're talking about circa 2003. All right?
Retro.
2000, we're talking about in the year 2003.
Oh, okay.
This is when this happened.
Okay, got you.
So I get these shoes, right? I'm like, I got some blue ones, I have some red ones, some white ones. I was like, these are cool. I was like, yeah, these are cool.
Nice.
And then I find out this is LeBron's rookie year, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, so these are LeBron's. I'm like, that's cool. They're a little dirty, guys, so don't hate on me, all right?
That's character, man.
But check this out. I have the bigger story behind it is this. This is actually a game shoe.
Wow.
That was supposed to go to LeBron that he never got.
Really?
Inside is the date that he was supposed to wear this shoe. 11/5/2003.
Wow.
And that's actually my birthday, 11/5. I mean, yeah, man, you know. So it's like I got these rookie year, you know, LeBron James kicks. I didn't realize what I had in my hands, you know. And
had a birthday on there.
Next thing you know, I mean, you know, I got a legit game shoe. So
okay,
we're talking about Under Armour now.
They got a UA on it.
Yeah, buddy.
With the clear bottom there.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
They came out with the Maryland, you know, because the Baltimore, Maryland is where Under Armour is. And
facts check.
Yeah, that's where Under Armour is. Whenever you see all these crazy yellows and reds and blacks, it's because Kevin Plank, the CEO, I graduated from the University of Maryland, and they're right there in Baltimore. So
there you go.
There you go. So
you heard it here first. Well, maybe not first, but I didn't know that. So that's definitely a fact check.
Yes, sir. So, but you know, shoes is something I love. People ask me how many pairs of shoes I have. I tell them I don't really know. I don't take it for granted. I'm very blessed to have the opportunity to be a brand ambassador and wear the newest things that Under Armour comes out with, and you know, it's an honor. Yes, sir.
I mean, it's definitely a pleasure and a blessing to sit down with you, man. We from coming in, we felt the vibe. I see why this thing is growing, you know. So, I mean, if you want to just transition a little bit, man, into just kind of talking to the folks, talking to YouTube, man, and just give them some encouragement, man. We gonna leave it off like that.
Hey guys, this is TA, Trevor Anderson, Better Every Day, Performance Institute. You know, listen, it's a blessing and an honor to be here to talk with you guys. I've come a long way. I've done a lot of my life. I've worked a lot of jobs, done a lot of things. I played pro football, I've played slam ball, you know, basketball with the trampolines. I've done it all. I've hustled. I've seen myself on TV. I've been watching myself on TV and been broke at the same time. I mean, there's all kinds of things that happen, but when you really get firmly rooted in God and you really get an opportunity to really to understand His Word, and you realize everything that He's done for you. And our gym, our facility, our place is more than a place for fitness and exercise. It's our ministry. It's our ability and our opportunity to use what we've been blessed with to bless others. Not just physically with the fitness, but also spiritually with the Word. And also, you know, that has a strong mental effect. And hopefully, you know, we can continue to be a light that shines, and God shines through us to be able to reach other people. That's our biggest priority. And you know what? We hold our life group and our Bible study here. But we know at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't make us prude. It doesn't make us, you know, boring. You know, we get fired up. I always say 2 claps. You know, so everybody knows that, listen, this is about energy. It's about enthusiasm. And our endeavor is to get better every day, no matter what we do. If we can walk in today, we can get a little bit better today than we were yesterday. That's the measure of excellence. Okay, getting better every day. Not necessarily being the best, but being your best. If you can get your best every day, you're always improving. And then, you know, you reach down and you help somebody else in the process. So, you know, every single person that comes in this door, they can feel the energy, they can feel the vibe. We don't have billboards up. We don't go out and do all kinds of excessive marketing. But when people feel that energy, they want to share it. We hope to be able to share it with you too. So we appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Hey, love you guys. 2 claps. Listen, this is a rite of passage. When you come inside the gym, you got to pay the toll. You have to make a commitment. When you walk in, you have to decide, are you going to get better today? If you're going to get better today and you're committed, let's roll.
You heard what the man said. Let's get better.
Josh, when you put it all in, you put it all on the line, you leave it all on the line, blood, the sweat, the tears, and you know you got better today, and there's no question about it, no doubt.
No doubt.
When you walk out,
let
you know, I got better today. Did you get better today?
You heard him. You saw the heat. You heard what the man said. You know what I'm saying? He's blessed. He's blessing others. The gym is here. He's growing. So hopefully, from what he said, from what what you're doing in your life every day, check it out, man. Get better every day. Let's go.
I was spared like the very last pair when you walk into the mall and you think they ain't there. So you say a little prayer. You don't wanna be so vain, but if I get them in my hands, I'll give them the best care. Introducing a fresh new brand, following their dreams. Faith, hard work, and dedication is the means. If they fresh out the box, then you gotta keep them clean. There's the knowledge in your wall when you step on the scene. Technology.